Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Miriam Ifunanya. To have you guys back on board, and yeah, I'm going to be your relationship expert in today's episode. I'm hoping that you guys would love whatever content that I will be dishing out for you to listen. In a previous video of mine, my relationship video, I remember speaking about 5 pointers on how to know when your partner is cheating on you. I said I was going to do a follow-up. I remember I had questions that people wanted to get answered, and people were also intrigued and curious to know what causes people to cheat. And I was like, okay, infidelity is one big concept, it's one big topic that needs to be dissected, because like I said in my previous video, it's like a cause-effect relationship. It happens as a result of something. There are factors behind why people cheat. And so infidelity is a major cause of marital and premarital breakups, which sometimes precipitates the rate of domestic violence in many homes and relationships today. And it could as well lead to a decline in one's mental health, such as depression and anxiety. Generally speaking though, most people believe that cheating has to do with being sexually intimate with another person. But personally, I think it's more than that. I think cheating goes beyond the word sex. In fact, cheating is rarely just sex. The adverse effect of infidelity is a lot like the 3 stages of grief, where first there's the shock that the person closest to you has betrayed you, and so it's still somewhat difficult to grapple with, and then you begin to feel hurt, angry, sad, even physically sick, and then pain and anger follow suit, which generally leads to one question: why do people cheat? So we must bear in mind that there are so many factors that encourages and promote cheating in any and every relationship. And so in today's video, I'll be dishing out say 8 pointers on why people cheat. And of course, this applies to both the male and the female gender respectively. Number 1, anger or revenge. Now, people sometimes cheat out of anger or a desire to revenge, just to get back at a certain person. Say for instance, you've just discovered that your partner cheated on you. Obviously, you'd be stern and hurt, and most probably want to make your partner go through the same emotional pain and trauma you might have went through, to really understand the pain they caused you. Now, there are people who actually think like this and would react in this way. In other words, they're like the kind of people you'd say, "You hurt me, I hurt you." It is often the driving thought behind their retaliatory infidelity. Number 2, self-esteem. As funny as this may sound, it is actually very true. There are people who have sex with other people just to feel good about themselves. For some, having sex with a new person can actually lead to positive feelings of empowerment, attractiveness, and confidence, etc. These feelings actually can build up one's self-esteem. Now, in certain scenarios, I've actually come to notice that people who cheat because of self-esteem issues oftentimes actually do have true and loving, supportive partners who offer compassion and encouragement. But they would always think that their partners are just being nice to them, so they don't feel bad. But for these same people, receiving admiration and approval from someone new would often leave them feeling all excited and happy. Because, I don't know, maybe they just like it. I guess for them, the new broom sweeps better. Although for those with a very low self-esteem though, it may seem more genuine to someone with low self-esteem who might actually assume that the new person has no reason to lie or pretend to them about being nice. So, I mean guys, you can agree with me that wanting to boost one's self-esteem could also lead to infidelity. It is one factor that actually motivates and encourages infidelity. Number 3, lack of love. Yeah, now the thing is, falling in love with someone generally doesn't last forever, guys. Like, I mean, think about it. The way you used to feel all butterflies in your stomach when you first met the crush of your life, is it really the same way now? Now, the intensity of those feelings of butterflies and all whatnot usually fades over time. And once that fades, you might just realize that the love just isn't there. Or maybe you realize you're in love with someone else. Staying in a relationship without romantic love can, and in most cases, lead to a desire to experience love again, which, if you could agree with me, I would say, in every essence, in every way possible, still promotes and encourages infidelity. Number 4, low commitment. Now, guys, I know I've said it severally in my previous relationship videos. I'm not talking about the last one though. Like in every relationship video I've made thus far, so far, I've actually said that every relationship has its own policies, what it stands for and what it is against. And so, commitment doesn't mean the same thing to everyone. It is so very possible for two people in a relationship to have very different ideas about the relationship status, such as whether it is casual, exclusive, and so on. It is also very possible to really like someone and still fear making a commitment to them. Personally, for me, I see this as a way of rejecting feelings of responsibility. Yes, ask me why. Because to me, it's more like a defense mechanism for the fear of getting your heart broken. Because many people who find it so hard to commit themselves to relationships such as this is often as a result of not wanting to get their heart broken, so they avoid committing themselves into that relationship, allowing their other partner the freedom to do whatever they so want. And this is one contributing factor that encourages infidelity in relationship. Number 5, a need for variety. Gents, ladies, in this context, the need or desire for variety relates to sex. You heard me. Yes, sex. It's weird how some people reason. There are people who like to pride themselves in wanting or seeking adventure, and so in the course of being intimate, they would often want to explore different styles, different from what their partner offers them intimately. And attraction is another big part of this variety, yes. People can be attracted to many types of people. This variety also could mean different conversations or styles of communication, different non-sexual activities. Actually, it doesn't have to be sexual. It could also mean an attraction to other people's relationship with other people in addition to their current partner. Number 6, neglection. Neglect. Neglect is quite similar to feeling a lack of love. Some people engage in infidelity as a response to their partner's lack of attention, especially when there's zero to less care or affection from one's partner. If your partner doesn't seem interested in what you think, feel, or have to say, you might start sharing with someone who's interested. And this happens a lot in many relationship, guys, because many relationships tend to lose the spark and connection over a span of time. And this can lead to an intimate connection that resembles a relationship with someone else instead of with your partner. Now, oftentimes, what we call unmet emotional needs can also motivate infidelity. Now, this emotional infidelity can be tricky to define, but it generally refers to a situation where someone invests a lot of emotional energy in someone other than their partner. Number 7, the desire to have sex. Yes, sex can motivate some people to cheat. And this is so true, guys. I mean, for people who are intimate with each other, people who have been intimate should know that sex can be addictive. Now, there are other factors though, including the opportunity or an unmet sexual needs, which is more like neglect, that could also play a part in infidelity that is motivated by desire. Maybe in their established relationship, there are people who aren't engaging in the frequency of sex, say the style of sex or specific sexual behaviors that they want, which can contribute to their reasons to cheat. Although someone who wants to have sex might also just look out for opportunities to do that without any other motivators. It's all about the drive and the desire. Number 8, situations and circumstances. Now, guys, I must have you guys know that not every act of infidelity is premeditated and driven by a dissatisfaction with a current relationship. Simply having an opportunity to cheat can make infidelity more likely. But this doesn't mean for everyone who has the opportunity to cheat would do so. There are other factors, but not always though, which could add to the motivation to cheat. Take for instance, you're frustrated with your recently long distant relationship and one day a friendly co-worker seems to notice you and takes a liking to you. She's female. She tells you she likes you and she's attracted to you, and from there you guys heat things up, etc., etc. You know what goes. Now, in this situation, you might not have chosen to cheat if one or two factors were not involved. But the combination of these motivating factors, for instance, the distance in your relationship, the feelings about your appearance, and the attention of your coworker, accumulate together to become a reason why infidelity is more likely to take place. Now, certain situational factors can also make infidelity more likely, even in a strong, fulfilling relationship, including having a lot to drink and sleeping with someone after a night out, or wanting physical comfort after a distressing event. Or let's just say you live and work in an environment where there's a lot of physical touches and emotional connection. These are factors that would definitely push you to want to cheat on your partner. Now, guys, cheating often doesn't have anything to do with the other person. These 8 pointers that I've practically given you sums up the factors that contribute to infidelity in every and most relationship, directly or indirectly. And so I hope with all of this aforementioned pointers given, I've been able to communicate to you some major reasons why people cheat. Now, many people who cheat actually do love their partners and don't have any desire to hurt them. This is partly why some people will go to great lengths to keep their infidelity from their partner. But still, it could cause significant damages to a relationship. While certainly one primary reason could actually drive a person to be unfaithful, it is likely that a combination of factors is at the root of many extramarital affairs. Cheating doesn't have to mean the end of a relationship, but moving forward to make it work is what should matter. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and of course, turn on your notification button for more of my relationship videos, because the next topic I'm going to be addressing is the remedies and what to do when cheating occurs. Miriam Ifunanya, and I'm out.